That's gross. Stop. Don't do that in my house. And that is so white trash. I got to talk about something. This grosses Michelle out, and I want to know if anyone else does this, but Michelle, I try not to do it where she can see me, but she...
Clip your toenails.
No, she caught...
Roxanne.
Michelle caught me red-handed last night.
Oh.
Michelle hates when I do this, and she's like, that is so gross. That is so white trash. That's what she says. Oh, yeah. And I try to do this out of sight. Do you think I could go to phone lines and let listeners guess, or would this be totally dangerous?
I mean, it really sounds dangerous because everything I thought when you originally got started,
right,
I don't think is the case anymore. And
yeah, at first I was going like Jeffrey Toobin.
MJ,
come on, Froggy, knock it off.
Classify something as being white trash is really a broad spectrum.
All right, so Michelle caught me last night.
Oh.
And she hates this, and she's like, don't do that! And that is so white trash. And she says that every single time.
White trash, that's very judgy,
Yeah. Don't you dare do that in my house.
Is it like...
I think white trash is racist.
All right, now, I did something, and I do this occasionally. Michelle hates when I do this.
Floss your teeth at the dinner table.
Ew,
all right,
no.
should I, you know what? Let me give you a hint. I do this sometimes with a shirt on, and sometimes I'll do it with a shirt off.
Have sex.
All right. You know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to go to phones on this. I'm going to go to phones.
I thought you were asking the question.
That's white trash, Froggy.
Right,
Terrible guess.
I'm going to go to phones on this. What do I occasionally do? And I try to do it away from Michelle, but she caught me last night. What? And listen, it's not dirty, folks. So don't call up with like filthy things here. It's not dirty. All right. I don't want to dump any callers, but I'd love to go to phones here. What do you think it is? What do I do that Michelle hates? She yells at me. She says it's white trash. All right, 800-990-1047. What do you think I do that aggravates Michelle and she'll let me have it?
I know what it is.
All right.
Are you a nipple pincher?
What'd you say?
No.
Do you pinch your nipples?
Froggy, what are you... Stop. What are you saying?
I mean, sometimes I pinch
all right, stop. All right, 800... Look at the phones. What'd you say, Fester?
With the information we have, Froggy had a legitimate guess. Sometimes you do it with your shirt on. Sometimes you do it with your shirt off. That's the only info we have to go on.
All right, let me take calls here. All right, the phones said... What'd you say, Fester?
No, his guess is valid.
All right, 800-990-1047. Every line is ringing.
I could picture you like taking a piece of your chest hair, your body hair, and like running your fingernails over it and trying to curl it like a Christmas ribbon.
What? What's the matter with you? Hi, Roxanne. You're drunk right now. Do you do that with your hair? You try to make curly ribbons? All right.
Does it with Doug's hair.
Doug has no hair. All right, 800-990-1047. Let's see if folks can guess what I got caught doing last night that Michelle has yelled at me probably a couple of dozen times over our marriage. 800-990-1047. Every single phone line is illuminated. Let us go to the phones and see if any of the listeners can guess. And if they don't, then I will reveal it, or I will maybe call Michelle. Yeah, I'll give the folks in the chat room on the MJTV something to talk about. By the way, I guess there's a drinking game that whenever I call Michelle, they comment on MJTV chat notes. All right, let me grab.
They take a shot.
Yeah. How about we start with let's see, Lisa in Tampa. Lisa, you're on the MJ Morning Show, Flying Blind here. What do you think that I do that drives Michelle nuts and she says it's gross and calls me names?
I'm going out on a limb, but I'm going to say you use some cutlery to scratch your back.
I use cutlery to scratch my back.
That's a good guess.
Like, I'll grab a knife or I'll grab some type of kitchen utensil to, like...
That's a good way to lose a mole, man.
A wooden spoon, anything you got. Anything you got.
That is incorrect. But I'll tell you. But I'll tell you. Listen, that is a good guess. That is a fantastic guess. But that is incorrect.
A serving fork makes a great back scratcher. You are correct.
And then Fester puts it in the green beans at Thanksgiving dinner.
This tastes delicious. What's your secret?
Oh, I got something in my teeth. What is this? Oh, it's
Is this a mole?
It's Fester's back hair. All right, let me go to Linda. Linda's in Newport Richey. Linda, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What does Michelle yell at me about?
I'm going to say cook.
Cook? Like cook? Don't you dare cook in my house. That's white trashy.
Well, like if you have no shirt on.
Oh, cooking with no. I did say that sometimes I wear a shirt and sometimes I don't wear a shirt. Good guess, but incorrect. Actually, we're getting some pretty good guesses here. Let me go with Justin in Tampa. Justin, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What did I do last night, and I've done before, that drives Michelle nuts, and she yells at me, don't do that in my house? Got a guess?
Yeah, you pick the lint out of your belly button.
Pick lint out of my... Incorrect, but listen, we're getting some good guesses
Can't
here.
do that with a shirt on.
How about Joe?
Animal are you?
Joe's in North Carolina. Hey, Joe, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Go ahead.
Hey, that last caller took my guess, so can I give a shout out to Rachel the Flying Tomato?
Oh yeah, Rachel the Flying Tomato. She loves the show. Rachel is in our like digital media department here, and she listens every morning. All right, Joe. Sorry that he took your guess. Have a great day.
Why'd he shout out to Rachel? That's so weird. Is nobody
He's
gonna
a big
think that's
fan,
weird?
Froggy. He's a big fan.
Let me grab Tommy at MacDill. Tommy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What did Michelle yell at me about last night?
Me and my brothers.
Oh, hold on, I had the phone down. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said, me and my brothers been doing it for years. Are you picking cotton out of your belly button?
No. Again, that's it's not that. Nope, it's not belly button lint. Charles in Holiday. Charles, you're on the MJ Morning Show. What I get yelled at about?
Smell your armpits.
Smell my armpits? No.
Good guess. A lot of texters have
That
been
would have
guessing
been my
that.
guess. That's what I had in
like,
my mind.
What, like Mary Catherine Gallagher? And when I get nervous, like that. No, that's not it. Let me grab. Is it Tana?
Tiana.
I can't see. The print is so damn small. Hey, Andrew, can you try to make the call screener print larger than like 2-point font? Tiana in Lakeland, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
We are well. Any idea?
One of two things. You either crack your knuckles or you pass gas in front of her.
Nope. We're getting good guesses here. Jimmy in Wesley Chapel. Jimmy, what do I do occasionally? Michelle caught me last night that grosses her out, and she yelled at me.
You trim your nose hairs.
No,
What else is there?
but a good guess. Let's see.
Do you put guacamole in your belly button and then eat chips out of your belly button
Hey, listen.
like a dip?
Hey, we did take out tacos and guacamole from Donia's Kitchen last night on Kennedy, and it was fantastic. And Chloe did get their homemade guacamole, but no, it wasn't in my belly button. Catherine in Sarasota, man, I'm trying to get a guess here. I'm gonna have to stop it in just a moment.
What a hit.
I feel like Froggy's right.
All right, Catherine, you're on the MJ Morning Show in Sarasota. What do you think?
I'm going to take a stab at it. Either you don't wash the dishes correctly or you brush your hair at the table.
Nope, incorrect.
That hair?
Holy moly. How about Joe in Clearwater? Hi, Joe. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning, sir. I'm going to say go to the bathroom.
Nope.
Really white trash show.
Yeah. How about Chad in Tampa? This is the last. Hey, no more. This is the last one.
I know what it is.
What is your guess? It is Chad in Tampa. Go ahead, Chad.
All right.
Chad, are you there?
Thank you, Chad, for nothing.
Yeah, Chad. What is grossing Michelle out and that she yelled at me about last night?
Cutting on the counter without using a cutting board.
Cutting on the counter without using a cutting board. I don't know if that would qualify as white trashy. All right, folks.
Run, Froggy.
All right, calling up Michelle. Are people starting the drinking game in the MJTV chat room?
I'm having one.
It's calling Michelle again. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah.
I don't think you heard this because I think I just woke you up during the commercial break to say, hey, I'm going to call you.
Yes.
So you didn't hear the callers all guessing on what you yelled at me about last night, right?
No.
Now, I believe you've been yelling at me since we lived together, when you've spotted me doing this what you consider as grossness, I fail to see it that way.
Well, because you're just gross.
I think I know what it is now.
All right, now, something that I do, I don't think it's that bad. If Michelle catches me...
It's like the grossest thing that you do,
right?
Quite honestly, because it just is disgusting.
All right, so Michelle, when she catches me, she yells at me, don't do that in my house. That is gross. That is nasty. That is so white trash.
MJ, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Are you holding something when this happens?
No.
Damn it.
I'm Damn. I'm not holding anything.
I thought you were drinking out of like the orange juice carton.
Nope. So I've done this wearing a shirt, and I've done this not wearing a shirt. And Michelle, I believe you caught me shirtless doing this last night.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle. Without any further ado. We ought to be like one of those game shows where they have like 30 seconds of suspense music, you know?
Whatever it is, it sounds horrendous.
All right. Michelle, what did I do last night that you called white trashy? The big reveal, ladies and gentlemen.
Scratching your back on the corner of like a wall or wherever there's... Oh, it's so disgusting.
That's weird.
What are you, a bear?
Thank you, Roxanne. It's so gross.
You just rub yourself against trees?
I'm a bear. You know what bears do in the woods. All right, so...
Dude.
Can you get the mental...
You need a scrush brush.
All right, can you get the mental picture here? You find, where two walls come together, the perpendicular meeting of the corner of a wall, and you got the bead, or sometimes you have the metal, strip that's put into the drywall. And when I get a back itch that I can't get, I'll just kind of back up to a wall and put my back right on that corner and scratch my back.
That is barbaric.
All right, hold on. Fester, have you ever done that?
I don't think a day goes by that I don't do that.
Look at that. All right,
absolutely.
All right, Froggy, have you ever done the back scratch?
Yeah, and do you remember that guy? You remember what's his name?
It was UFO
the Healy
boy.
guy. Yeah, UFO guy. He invented a piece of wood that you put on the corner. Fesh, you remember this?
Okay, he didn't invent a piece of wood, Froggy.
It was a bear back scratcher.
He took a log and he notched out a 45-degree angle so you can put a log on a corner of your house and scratch your back like a bear on bark.
So, Michelle, what?
That was brilliant.
Michelle, what is it about this? And listen, since we started living together, which would have been 1993, because you moved in with me in West Palm when I was still working at 95.5 in West Palm before I was hired by the Power Pig. And how many times have you spotted me doing this over nearly 28 years of marriage?
Too many.
All right.
First of all, I'm really not a fan of the shirtless thing around the house. Like, that already is something I'm like, ugh, right? My grandfather would never do that, ever.
Listen,
what does that tell you, MJ? Your wife just said you in a shirtless makes her go, ugh.
Hey, listen, late at night, I kind of like taking the shirt off. It feels...
Late at night? 10:30 when you come home from the morning show.
Okay, sometimes I do it then. No, it's like, I just feel, it feels cool. Not like, hey, I'm
Look
cool.
at me, I'm cool.
No, it's not that. I mean, I feel cool. All right, so...
Showing off my boobs.
Cool. So last night...
It's gross because when you're doing that, I'm just envisioning that you're leaving all kinds of like body crud.
Oh my God!
So Michelle, didn't you say he scratches his crotch the same way?
Will you stop it? No, I don't. All right, so I occasionally, when I can't reach an itch on the back, I'll back up to the corner of a wall and I'll do the back. And Michelle hates it. She saw me last night. She's like, "That's gross. Stop! Don't do that in my house." And that is so white trash.
I think white trash is a little too much.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. He's just shirtless, rubbing his body against the house.
Next thing you know, I'll be in handcuffs, being taken out of a double wide in Sefner with ragu spaghetti sauce stains on a wife beater, being put into the back of it. But I love him.
Don't take him.
Please don't take him away. I love him. All right, Michelle. So, yeah, I scratched my back on a corner of a wall, and Michelle hates it. That is the grossness that I got pinched on last night.